Hi guys, I thought I'd do a quick YouTube update because honestly, I've completely dropped off the bandwagon for most things. YouTube is really hard. It's not hard, but it's hard to keep up with. So, yeah, I haven't done these little updates or been consistent with my uploads, but doesn't matter, we keeping on. So I'm currently at 256 subscribers, which is pretty cool. They're just slowly kind of increasing. I'm gonna upload a video in the next couple of days, which I'm hoping will do well. It's another personality type one. I go on season 4 sport soon, which is literally like 5 months overseas for the season, and we're racing and competing. So I mean, I've been struggling to kind of keep up with it just in my normal training and daily life. So I'm going to attempt to to keep up with it, but we'll see how we go, because obviously sport is my priority. I think the hardest thing for me is coming up with topics that I know people want. Like, I think I need to not worry about that and just put out things that are a bit more meaningful to me. But even that is like struggling because it's just hard. And I'm also thinking of way too many things at once. Like, I'm trying to build this free school community with free courses and stuff, which will then feed into my paid community eventually. And I'm already thinking of the paid program that I want to do, even though I haven't clearly organized everything else. And I obviously need to build an audience first to funnel into the free community and the free content, and then know what those people want so I can help those people. I'm jumping all over the place with how, so that sort of paralysis and overthinking and perfectionism and stuff comes into it a lot, because when I started, it's probably, in terms of the amount of views that I'm getting, is more than I was expecting originally. And then your brain suddenly goes oh, then you almost expect that, which is so stupid, because I wasn't expecting anything at the start, which gave me a lot of freedom to just be oh, I'll just put things up. And then lots of people started watching. If you think about that many people in a room, if you were delivering a speech or something, there's a lot of people. Even if it was just 50 people to speak to is a lot. So when it gets up to thousands and stuff, that's a lot of people consuming your content. So then kind of get caught in my head, and I want it to be beneficial, I want it to be useful, and that sometimes then gives me a paralysis of what do I create. So I got to get away from that and just pretend no one's going to watch it, I think, and keep just being a bit more consistent, because that was my goal at the moment, and get into kind of a habit of doing that. And then I am already improving a lot in terms of how I deliver and things like that. I need to get better at structuring the content. I'm either just completely freeballing it, or I'm a little bit too scripted, and it needs to be somewhere in between, which is very time consuming for me to create, because then I start wanting it to be perfect. And then so I mean, the freeballing ones go a lot better for me to just get out the content, but then they're very waffly, like this kind of just waffle with not a lot of point. But then as soon as I have kind of structure, then I'm a bit robotic when I'm delivering it and everything. So anyway, it is going really well, considering my inconsistencies and stuff. And so I'll jump to my computer and just give you a little update. I'm doing a video on how my personality type experiences love. It was going around and round in my head for it was just consuming me, in terms of I wanted to do it justice, and I wanted to get aspects of it right. And it was just it was, first it's too short because it's not including enough, and then it would blow out for hours if I was going to actually cover what I wanted to cover. And then I was maybe I won't do it at all. And I was you know what, just put it out there, and it is what it is. And then there'll probably be comments and everything, And see, it's obviously a very vulnerable topic, talking about love. Like, I'm fine to talk about it, but people on the internet sometimes can be a bit weird. So that's feels a little bit more personal, that one. And it could go one way or the other, you know, like people could love it because you're being vulnerable, but then also being vulnerable and honest, you know, that does leave the opportunity for people to just, you know, be assholes online. So I don't think YouTube is really the platform where too many people are like that, but that's the risk, I guess, if you want to put up things and get engagement. And you know, you need to show yourself and you need to show your intentions. And so my intentions is to help people grow and evolve and accept themselves, and make sure that they've found the parts of themselves that are challenging to deal with, and you know, exploring parts of their like subconscious and things to update and upgrade and optimize and things like that. So I think it's important to show people, you know, the things that you struggled with, and a bit more of the journey, because you know, everyone always sees this projection of where people already are, or even just a fake version of who people are. So it's not like, how do you, like, then they just seem like this alternate like reality, like that you can't get there or you can't achieve that because they haven't seen or heard about the process. And so I think it's important for me to share these things. I'm not saying I'm perfect in any way. It's just, you know, I've taken the time to develop things that I wanted to develop, and I think it's led to me to a really nice place. So obviously I'm still growing and evolving and things like that, but I just want to help people. So anyway, this is a long update. Sorry I haven't been very active. I'll show you my stats real quick. Again, I haven't even paid attention to them, so probably should. I'm curious to see how this video goes. I'm anxious about it. It'd be funny if it just flops, because I have a sneaking suspicion it will do quite well. But we'll see if my prediction is correct. Here we have my analytics. This was the last video I put up on procrastination. The last month it's gone up 35 subscribers. If we just go to lifetime, this is where we're at here. Obviously every time I post a video the views spike, so the consistency is not great, but I mean over time it's still increasing. So, you know, just keep chipping along, doing our best. So I just can't believe how many people have tuned into that one. But there you go.